So Natlan is finally out, which means that I can finally use more than just Traveler on my team. However, before we get to that, I have 3 goals for this video. One, pull for Genshin and Milani, obviously, so I can hopefully win the 50-50, unlock Natlan reputation, and beat at least floor 3 of the Spiral Abyss. The only thing that I did on this account in between videos was collect the promos that they give you in the mail and get the free weapons that you get from the web event. So besides that, I hadn't really done anything on this account since the last video. So the first thing that I did, even before commissions or anything else, is I just grabbed the free 5-star just to get the notification off my screen. I got Jean, just so I wouldn't have to switch to Animo Traveler to have an Animo character to use in case I needed them for like puzzles. Or even though I don't think I would need that because they have the Saurians in that one. And then right after, I tried pulling for Milani. I got Kachina up to C1, which is pretty good. And then after using up basically all of my pulls, I got the 5-star pop, and I won the 50-50. Which I was very happy about, because one, Milani is kind of cracked, and also, I'm pretty sure I would have been kind of screwed if I only had Traveler and Kachina, because Kachina doesn't have, she's like okay damage, but she's not great. So I do the character trials so I can get them to at least 40 for now, and then I do all my normal daily stuff, then I start the Archon quest so I can actually get into Natlan. But to start the Archon quest, you need to go to where like the start of Fontaines, which actually didn't have unlocked yet. So, like an idiot, I walked all the way there because I forgot that there's a waypoint like right near it that I could have just used instead. I almost did the same thing with Natlan, but I remembered while walking there that there is a waypoint. I got the little buddy from the side quest, named him Rocky, continued the story for a bit to get another copy of Kachina's, and now she is C2. And then started farming for Genshin and Milani so I can get them on the same level as Traveler. Which, by the way, like I say, is really easy because of all the quality of life stuff they added in Natlan with the new search function for the plants that you can get. It's very nice. One thing that I did realize while doing this is that Milani has good damage, but without Vaporize, she does a lot less damage. And the only power character I'm probably going to get for at least a while is Mavuika, since, 1, Archons are usually insane, and 2, she seems to be the only Natlan power character, at least at the moment. Anyway, I got Kachina and Milani to level 50, and then I started farming for the weapons, but I had to go do some links, so I decided to come back the next day. So I come back the next day, I do my dailies again to get more XP, do some more farming for the weapons, which was pretty easy because I just did the lower level of the domains, and then do a bit more of the story so I can unlock the stadium, just so I can actually go to where all the crafting and stuff is. And then I start on the journey of beating Spiral Abyss. I do floor 1 again, just to get the star I was missing, which was really easy since I know this is going to be very surprising. Having more than one character makes things way easier. I know, crazy concept. But I moved on to floor 2, which is really where I start to realize kind of the weaknesses of the team that I have right now. One, Milani doesn't have great AoE, and Kachina's damage is like okay, but not great, since 1, I don't have their artifact sets right now, since I don't have it unlocked yet, and 2, Kachina's more of like a support character anyway. And the last problem is the return of my arch nemesis of this challenge, Hydro Abyss Mages, which are really annoying to deal with when your main DPS is a Hydro Catalyst user. And just to kind of feel like the game just to try to add salt here, there's also Hydro Slides, which Milani literally can't damage. So I had to rely mainly on Kachina to do damage. And then, to add even more salt, there's 2 Abyss Mages on the 3rd chamber, which was extremely tilting. But I did eventually beat floor 2, but I had to beat it and then go switch to Animo Traveler and then come back and beat it so I could actually break their shields, since I wasn't able to get all the stars the first time. And I realized while doing this that Hydra Abyss Mages can pull Kachina off of her mount, which honestly kind of feels like bullshit. I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that, but you know, whatever. I move on to floor 3. I realized something that I didn't know about the Spiral Abyss, at least this section, is that you can fall off the platform and it just makes you immediately fail. I didn't know that. I thought that there was invisible balls, but I guess there's not. It seems kind of weird, but I guess that's just how it is. My general floor 3 was actually probably one of the easier ones, since I could actually hit the enemies. Yeah, I know, a crazy concept. Actually being able to hit the enemies makes it easier. The only hard part was kind of just the sheer amount of enemies, and since Milani doesn't have great AoE, she kind of struggled with that. Ironically, one of the easiest chambers was the last one, because it only has 2 enemies. So, I get all the stars on floor 3. 2 of the goals for this video, and the last one is to unlock the reputation. So I need to beat the tournament section of the story to unlock that. However, I get off for the day, and then come back the next day, do my dailies, all that kind of stuff, and then start the tournament section. The tournament part is pretty easy, kind of because the characters that they give you are, 1, way better than mine, and 2, you know, they give you Natlan characters, so it makes this challenge not too bad. And then the 2 fights with Kachina are pretty easy. The one with the dude is very easy, and then the one with the Gargoyle Towers is like slightly harder, but it's still pretty easy. And then the last fight is a cutscene, so you know, you kind of just win. So I finished the tournament section and unlock the reputation, and that's it. We finished all of the goals that I set out to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.